Welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. Right, now we're in summer. There's something I really need to do, which I've actually forgotten about, strangely. We need to build a trading post, because very soon, in fact, there'll be a caravan with supplies. Supplies I will be tempted to steal. So let's build a nice little area for it here. Now, I like to build it underground, and to facilitate this, we're going to have an upward ramp. Actually, do we do that? Yes, I think we do it this way around. So we have an upward ramp, so it then digs away this little section. I think we can have a channel there as well. So that should now work, I think. We then build a 2-length corridor bit there, with connecting bits here. So that should be fine. And I'll build it one more space so I can have it 5x5 in the middle, surrounded by things. I would probably put it a bit lower to the ground actually, so I could put it in a slightly more impressive area, but that should do. What we'll then have our carpenter do, because we're doing this, we need floor hatches. Hatch covers, anyway. Now these will prevent things from sneaking down that we don't want, and also just keep things a bit more secure. So I believe, actually, I think one of them is apparently on a break. So what are you doing? Now he's on the break. You have no job. So there's multiple idlers then. And then obviously the extra channel will be there. Right, go and create me a bathhouse. Thankfully that didn't take him too long. Come on, stop being on a break. Get back to work. Lazy gits. Not that any dwarves are really lazy, but yeah. Right, and the area the dwarves are digging out now will essentially be our food preparation area. So it will have kitchen. Does it have kitchen? It'll probably have kitchen, the butchers, the level workers, all of the things that are associated with food and food byproducts. And now that that's done, let's build ourselves that trading post. Now there is a little cheat you can do, whereas if you dismantle the trading post before they leave and then smuggle all of the stuff into your stockpiles, you actually take it. Which is a bit evil, and I'm probably not going to do it, as tempting though it is. Where are our miners going? Oh, you're actually building that for me. Good. Right, now what I wanted to do... Can we smelt chalk? I don't think we can, actually. Place it smelter or magma smelter requires fuel. We don't have any charcoal, really, do we? That might be why. Right. So we want a stockpile, then. We want it to be a bar and block stockpile. And it shall go there. That really leaves us a lot of places, doesn't it? The other one will be for metals, I think. Let's just go and mark all these as dump. What I don't need them to do is actually build a pit or something that can dump all of this in. Okay. I can always undump everything, but for now we want a channel close to the refuse place. As long as it's not connecting or going to be anywhere too important to us. No, that's wrong. X. Maybe up here then. Doesn't have to be too large, just has to be an area which shall be avoided. The cursed little pits, really, is what it is. Buildings at 8. Thought we had a few more hives. Oh well, 7 will do. Needs table, woodcuts can't stolen, creating masterpiece. Summer. Right, so let's gather. Split. I think we'll set another one to split. And then we're going to make some important places. Some very important places, actually. We're going to make our still, or rather our brewery. Actually, did I want it down here? I did want it down here. In fact, that's a better placement for it. Oh dear. Let's think about this. That will essentially be our drink stockpile should we get around to it. And in fact, actually, there's no reason why we can't go round at the moment. So let's dig out that there, which will allow you to actually access the seed storage area, or the actual area where I wanted them to put the seeds. And if we look up there, we've done it. And that area is now being dug out quite nicely. Right. Now what this is going to be, if I zone it up as such, this is going to be our garbage dump. Which is, yeah, garbage dump. Now, they should dump all of the stone that's down there into that pit. Ah, maybe we can't use that for that then. Yeah, maybe we can't use that. Oh, well, not necessarily a problem, it just means I've got to dig for metal ores now. We know there are deep metals here. We don't know how deep the deep metals actually are, though. And now they will dump all of the chalk we don't want yet there. Right, and now we can build our still. Now that it's in the correct place. Oops, nope, that's not the correct place. That is the correct place though, and we'll build it out of chalk because we can. And as it turns out, it's not as useful as we thought. We then want a stockpile, once they've finished all that off. What are you building? Yeah, apparently he's gone back to being a craft dwarf for the moment, which isn't a problem, I guess. Right, now that's done. Stockpile. Now we need this to be essentially our drink stockpile. So, set this up. So it is a food stockpile, however it's not going to store a lot of food. We don't want that. Milled plants we might keep there. Plant extracts we'll take as well. And actually essentially that, because we can use that to make mead, should we get that. So essentially that should be everything we need for... Apparently I can have some plants. Forbid. Right. So now that that's done, and that they have access to the seeds as well, let's make sure if we got enough chairs. We have another couple, so we might as well use them. Table needs another table. Yeah, this is almost a mistake on my part by using some. By the way, we need tables. 4 of them, and then we'll build some more thrones. Another 4, actually. Another 6. I think I'm going to cancel that task for now. So we could smelt metal objects, but that's it. Still, it's useful that we got it. Just means we're going to have to either buy some metal ores or do a lot more digging. And I'd really like you to do this now. You miners, I'd really like you to do what I've wanted you to do for a while now. But of course you have other duties, I'm sure. Alright, no, enough of that. You are not dumping items. Labour. Where are we? We want other jobs. Nope, that's fine. Hauling. Let's turn you off of refuse hauling, see if that does it. No, probably doesn't. Alright, fine, continue doing that instead of what I want you to do. Well, maybe that did do it, because now he's actually, one of them's actually mining. At the plus side, all 7 dwarves are working now, even if one of them is only working because all he can really do is haul stuff. Come on, we're almost there. Right, now get this channel done, will you? Yeah, there we go. Right, now if I'm lucky, he might actually find something valuable down here. In fact, knowing my luck, he probably will anyway. There's the whole area I plan on turning into my little underwater pool. Ooh. And then once he's done that, we begin the really dangerous job. Ah, haha. Okay, our still is now done. So now what we can do is we can start brewing drink. In fact, he can do this repeatedly because this is important. As I said, drink is more important than food, and we are actually quite low on food. Yeah, we need to get this farm done now. On the plus side, we now have a weapon rack, which we can put in here. We have ourselves some containers, which I can actually put in here. Chalk coffers. Cabinets. Do we have another table? Yes, we do. And another chair would be quite useful. Right, so that is essentially our office then for this guy. And we also need more beds. Whatever our carpenter's doing, he better get back to doing it. There we go. So bed, hatch covers, barrels, bins. Yep, that's good. Then I'll make a couple more tables, I think. A few more tables anyway. Right, now the important one. Actually, let's think about this, because you can't actually escape, can you? You need an upward stairway, so you can dig one out there. And then he needs a downward stairway. Alright, J... There. That should get him out. There we go. Right, now, the big one. Let's set this in motion. Actually, no, we don't want the channel there. Clear. Nope. How do I remove the designation? There we are, X. Now, I do know that, but I've apparently been stupid. Anyway, channel. There. Go. And then once that's done, we should hopefully release all of our issues from here. Okay, release the water. And what are you doing down there? Seriously, do not go down there. What possible reason do you have to go down there at the moment? None. Trust me on this. Right. Okay, what are you actually planning on doing here? No job. Well, you could have no job somewhere else. Let's get flooded. Yes, you've realised this now, have you? I don't know, stupid dwarves. Needs distillable item. Oh dear. I think we're out of seeds. And if we're out of seeds, we're in real trouble. I think then what we're going to have to do is set up a farm plot upstairs and see about, actually, gather plants. When in desperate times for alcohol, gather plants. Now, can we now put down a traction bench? Actually, no, we need it built, don't we? Let's make 2, just to be sure. Right, I think it's time we make some craft materials then. And another hive. Now we're going to start making things to sell. And yay, our carpenter has made another masterpiece. Awesome. Just thinking about this, we don't have a stockpile for weapons yet. I know we haven't made many, but let's just make the stockpile nonetheless. And another one for armour. What are the dwarves doing down there? Right. Zones. I'm going to place this zone in. Is there a way of forbidding it? Yeah, remove it. Well, at the very least, it's thinning out that out, so we'll soon be able to actually do things with that. Right, I think now what I want to do is make our office. Done. Assign chair to the expedition leader. Make bedroom. Assign bed to the expedition leader. Resume. So now the expedition leader has his own private office. He's also, though, the chief medical dwarf, or will be once I make this area a proper hospital. So do we have any more cabinets and things? We have containers, but I've got a feeling these are just going to be bags, aren't they? No, we have chests. Right, so container, H, pine chests. We then need beds. Right. Resume. Right, so that's becoming quite a nice little underground lake area, and hopefully now that should extract. I should really have built a pump system or something. That's the fastest way of sorting that out. Some migrants have arrived. Okay. And that's a child. No, he's a wax worker. Well, that's not a bad thing to have. He's a tanner. Ah, but he's also a spear shield. Okay, I think you're actually going to start up our militia then. But we're going to have to find some metal stuff for you to use, otherwise it's not really worth it. So he's a animal dissector tanner. You are a butcher. No other real job, really. We have a... Oh god, the cats have begun. The cats have begun. A woodcutter, tanner... Oh, metalsmith. Awesome. And he's quite good at potash making. Right, we have a couple of puppies. Butcher, master milker, novice surgeon. Okay, well, our fortress is now just expanded. So I think what we're going to have to do now is make our proper formal living area. Which, thinking about this, should probably be around here-ish. I'm just trying to work this out here. If the dining area is up here, then at the very least that needs a way back round. There. So that kind of works, I guess. Right. We will need more thrones and things, but let's actually make some Coffers, cabinets, table, table, throne, 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 throne. Weapon rack. Actually, no, what we need, more than that, probably are coffers. Coffers and cabinets. That's creating mugs and things. And that should be creating traction benches, and in fact I want that done now. Yeah, he's not good at metal smithing at the moment. Where's our other miner? Let's turn digging off for now. Let's get you back on stone working. Yeah, I thought you would do that. Right, let's cancel all of those jobs, because actually what I want you to do before that is to go and make this traction bench for me. Actually, you're probably not going to do that until anytime soon, are you? Oh dear. Well, on the plus side, the water's now starting to dissipate. Dump action interrupted by raccoons. We're not under attack by raccoons, are we? Where are the raccoons? That's a raccoon up there. Okay. Plus side, we cleared all of that area from essentially dumped items. So that's good. So now hopefully people will start doing their jobs. No, they're going to sleep for a bit. Okay. Let's set up a zone as a field hospital then. Well, our hospital, not a field hospital. Really isn't a thing like that. And then we want that to be our hospital. Set hospital information. Yeah. Okay. Done. So we do need more beds. It's whether I do communal living or whether I do now individual living. And I think a few of these are going to have individual. Just for now. So that's 5 more rooms there. Nope, don't want that. This is probably going to set up quite a few little issues with fake people and things, but that now means we've got beds for everyone. And then there's going to be the main dormitory, which will be behind here, I think. So those things are going to be our semi-important rooms. This is going to be our main dormitory area. Right, well we're getting quite nicely set up now, I think. Soon we'll be able to actually have a farmland, a farm plot. We have a bit of a lake built up here, has to be said. Yeah, actually, there isn't a lot of it. We'll have to pump some more water down if we want to actually make that into our little underground lake. But we're doing quite well. I have plenty of tables and chairs I need to start doing things with. Did he ever get round to that traction bench? No, he hasn't. Ah! I don't care who you are, Mr. Dwarf, you need to start doing that. Oh wait, you're not him. You're the other one. In which case, you, sir, can go back to mining. It's the other one I want. I need him to be urgently doing some engineering work. Right, stop stonecrafting. He can stonecraft again once he's finished. And of course he wants a drink first. I think we're in real trouble on the food front now. I really do think we're in trouble. But we're close. We can now actually start building farm plots. And whichever one of you is actually doing what I want... Yeah. Do not mine. I want you doing what I've wanted you to do for a while now. So I'll put his pickaxe away. And yeah, he's going and making a traction bench. Awesome. Right, once he's done that, I can actually set him back to doing what he's supposed to do. Alright, come on. Just finish this. There we go. Right, now I don't need you to do that anymore. You can go back to your stone crafting. And you can go back to your mining. Now, build traction bench. Our traction bench should be here. Right. Let's then pull the lever. I'll do this next video because I want to watch and make sure I remember correctly which order they are. I'm fairly certain it's the one on the right I do not want to pull. I want to pull the other two. But I could well be wrong. And if I am, it would be amusing, but would also mean I'd have to redo everything. So, until next time.